do YouTube. Today's video, I'm going to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I'm going to just update y'all with some more spiritual updates. So first things first, you already know, fuck Satan, fuck all his minions. You already know how I'm rocking. But man, it's crazy, man. Shout out to Art Bell, Coast to Coast AM, Coast to Coast Radio, the podcast. He just did a video today. I ain't even finished watching the whole thing. It's probably like an hour long or even longer. Pause, no Diddy. And it's about vampires and the fact that vampires are real, which is crazy because it's a real thing. Because, you know, man, I didn't even hate talking about this, but it's a part of spirituality. It's a part of Christianity. It's a part of the religion. Like, you know, the Satan aspect. Like, I just hate talking about it because, you know, Satan a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Satan is a fucking piece of shit. You figure they go to tell you. But the thing is, Satan set up these fronts. You know what I'm saying? And his hierarchy. You know, and Satanism, Luciferianism, it's the same thing. You know, it's differences, but it's the same thing. And the reason why I know so much about this stuff is because I used to be lost in the world at one point in time, too, a long time ago. And I used to unconsciously follow that mess. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know so much about it. And also, I used to go to church all the time, you know, growing up and stuff like that. It was like mandatory, you know. And, you know, you do a lot of research on the enemy. The enemy is Satan. You see what I'm saying? So you got to research your enemy. So, you know, you can't talk about Satan without talking about Jesus. You can't talk about Jesus without talking about Satan. You see what I'm saying? It's like it goes together. It's intertwined. It's crazy. It's like the protagonist and the antagonist. Like, it's interesting. And yes, I know there's other religions out there and stuff like that, but I'm speaking on Christianity, this particular religion. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is what I follow. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been following Christianity my whole life or whatever. But it's just crazy that people are awake and they starting to really see what's going on. That being a vampire or lycanthropy, which is a real thing, a real scientific thing, but it's lycanthropy is the scientific name for a werewolf. You see what I'm saying? Like, so people studying lycanthropy and how to be a werewolf. See, the wind started blowing when I started talking about this shit because it's deep. You know, how to be a werewolf, that shit real. But you can only do it if you are a high-ranking Satanist. Like, look up somebody named Bill Schniblin. Yes, his name is Bill Schniblin. He's a scholar. Used to be a 90th degree Freemason. High-ranking Satanist and stuff like that. And he ended up being saved by the Lord Jesus Christ. And, you know, he went against Satan, of course. He was saved and started speaking the gospel about it and, like, explaining to people what's really going on and how to identify satanic behavior and tendencies and, like, you know, language and signs and shit like that, because it's all around us. Like, for real. It's all around us for real. Like prana, like energy. And it's so interwoven and in plain sight. It's not even funny, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, for real. Like, this shit is interesting, man. It's interesting to the fact that, you know, these things are real, but it's starting to become, like, people are starting to become aware of it because we in the information age. So a lot of people just putting out information, but I also been know about this type of stuff because, like I said, I'm originally from Chicago, you feel me? Southside, and Chicago have a lot of satanic, demonic people there too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of religious people, but it's a lot of evil activity too. And I've been heard about the vampiric cults that they have. You see what I'm saying? I've been heard about this shit, you know what I'm saying? I even seen certain things. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, I was there and I seen dude take the blood out the refrigerator, and I ain't talking about all that. I ain't see all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I seen things, like, in public and shit like that, like, at night, or even sometimes, you know, midday. Like, just different things, you know what I'm saying? And they talk about it. People try to recruit you into these vampiric cults, and they use different words and stuff like that. But before they get you, at least in Chicago, before they get you, they give you multiple signs, like, yeah, watch these videos, check this out, woo, 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 follow this, blah, blah, blah. They try to desensitize you to what you're about to go through or witness. You see what I'm saying? And they give you keywords and stuff like that, like the signals. And some people catch it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, some people catch on to it, and some people don't. You know, and I'm noticing that, like, this type of activity is being spread in other states. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, right now I'm in California, and I see it big time in California, but they play the rules differently. Like, what I mean by that is, it's a lot of cults, and I've been noticing since Chicago too, a lot of cults that they start businesses, and they use the businesses as a front to launder other activities that they into, and these activities could be some satanic. You know, sometimes there's other business practices that's not necessarily legal, but, you know, they use the business to launder the money through that. But that's not always the case. They always try to paint that as the number one thing. It's not always that. I learned this like back in 2015, you know, when I was donating plasma at CSL. You said this one around the first time I started. I said, is that the people who work there, they look like vampires. Like, they dress like vampires. And I know a lot of people going to say, oh, man, well, people dress gothic and emo and punk rock and grunge. And that's true. I used to follow that type of stuff, too. I understand that. But it's a total difference between actual, like, fashion statement and actually following it and literally mimicking it shit, like idolizing it. You see what I'm saying? Actually pushing it. You might not know you're pushing it subconsciously or consciously, but you pushing it subconsciously. You see what I'm saying? And man, it's reflected, like, you know, through the clothes, through the music, the behavior, the activities. It's interesting. But I'm saying all this to say is that a lot of these businesses and corporations are fronts, and I'm not saying everybody up the block. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, just keep your eyes peeled, keep your eyes open, and be aware. Don't just think it's just black and white, you know. And I'm not saying that in a racial manner. I'm saying that in like a metaphorical way. Like, don't think it's just black and white. Like, everything is everything, and that's it. No, that's not the truth. And, you know, some people may want that. Some people may want ignorance is bliss. Some people may not want to wake up, and that's fine. That's your choice. But over here, I want to wake up. I'm already woke, so to speak. I started that movement, and the Democrats, like Kamala Harris, shout out to Kamala, she cool. They took it and turned it to some political thing and turned it to a whole other deep state type of thing. But I started the whole I'm woke movement because, you know, my slogan is wake the damn up. You see what I'm saying? I'm woke originally mean that I'm woke, I'm aware of what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, they took it and flipped it to some whole other stuff. But yeah, man, I know what's going on. I see what's going on. It's all a part of the sham, the scheme. It's the people in coats. You know, they start businesses with 501c3s or actual businesses. You know, they practice other stuff. But I've noticed it's a lot of like wizard schools and stuff like that, and a lot of, like, you could call it black magic and all that, because magic is, is very powerful, and it's not just black magic. That's just one category of a fucking massive universe. That's like one star out of a massive galaxy, like out in outer space, the heavens. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's black magic. That's one speckle. You got all different types of magic. You see what I'm saying? Good and bad, and some in between. And that's a whole different story. This is not a magic video. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just hectic right now in the spiritual realm. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep your eyes peeled and just be aware. I'm just, you know, breaking down this information for you, let you know I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And we stepping on shit for Jesus Christ. You figure dig what I'm trying to tell you, Bubbles? You figure dig what I'm trying to tell you, Bubbles? Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all his minions. Don't get stepped on for Jesus Christ. Gang.